From the old firehouse in beautiful downtown North Manchester, Indiana, it's Good Night with Christopher Blue. Now here's your host, Christopher Blue.
Hello and welcome to Good Night with Christopher Blue. I'm Christopher Blue, and we have a wonderful show for you tonight. Tonight, me and Reverb are going to talk about something kind of serious when it comes to real-life superhero work, and really any work, and that is burnout. But I don't want to steal the spotlight, even though it is my show. Let's get him out here. Weaver! Reverb! Yeah, I'm just saying your name tag says Weaver. Get the Reverb or Weaver shirt. Description down below. Only available till January 1st. Reverb, are you playing Pokemon Go again? Did you just open Pokemon Go? You came on the show, and now you're playing Pokemon Go.
I've been very busy this week, and I'm trying to avoid burnout, so I'm having some fun.
Okay, that was either a genius segue or a awful excuse. So, real life burnout as a whole is a very real thing. Luckily I've tried to schedule the show in a way to where it really reduces the potential of burnout. But I mean, there have been times where I felt like I didn't want to come in and do the show when I had to. And that's because of burnout. But specifically, burnout as a real-life superhero, it kind of falls into the superhero syndrome stuff a little bit. But tell me your experience, because we've all, everyone who's been in the community for some time has faced some burnout. So tell me about some of your experience with real-life superhero burnout.
I think my first major burnout was after our first group kind of went a little viral for other people and kind of took a nosedive.
We're not going to get into it here, but if you want to learn about it, just look up the Michigan Protectors and...
Or don't.
Or don't. And I'm sure you'll learn all about all that. So.
But that wasn't the team that I wanted to work with. And so I decided that I was going to go back to working solo. And I had recently just gotten my first own place. And I didn't have to worry about waking anyone up or anything like that, leaving or coming back or have to explain a mask or anything. So I was like, oh, I'm going solo again, and I'm in kind of a different city from where I usually work, and I'm not incapable of getting downtown. And so I decided to just go. So I'd go to work, do whatever, come back home, change, and not change in uniform, but out of work clothes, and just wait until night and change into my uniform and go out and do a crime prevention patrol or an outreach. And I did that so much, just trying to kind of clean myself of the Michigan Protectors. So I was just working nonstop to put that behind me, and kind of led to a burnout, and I ended up taking a few months break, and It was actually during that break that I decided to, when I was going to come back, I was coming back with a different suit and different name. But yeah, no, I just put too much work in trying to put stuff behind me, so let's do a burnout.
Yeah. And burnout can come from not even always something negative happening. You know, it could just be, for instance,
Really hyped up.
we did Hero Week.
Oh, yeah.
After Hero Week, doing a solid week of nothing but hero work, I was exhausted. I was burnt out a little bit. And so I did take a little time off before I got back into the swing of things. And again, it's not because anything negative happened. It's just we worked very hard that week. And I needed to take a break. I needed to take some time off. And that's okay. That's another thing.
75% of that stress came from trying to cross a street in Indianapolis.
Okay. Well, so we won't get into that, but you know, it's okay to take a break. If you're a real life superhero and you're doing the good, don't feel guilty about having to step away and take care of yourself for a little bit. We like to say that, you know, with RLSH, the RL, the real life, comes before the superhero. And so you have to take care of yourself.
And I see that a lot in posts and comments where someone's just getting overworked and stressed out between doing their life and doing the superhero work, and people were saying like, hey, it's, you know, take a break, it's okay, come back when you're ready. But yeah, it's a common thing.
Yeah. So I know everyone handles taking a break differently, but give us some example. Like if you're trying to stop yourself from burning out, or you're taking a break, whatever, what do you do to relax and you know, mentally prepare yourself for the future of being a real life superhero?
Like, what do I do to prevent the burnout, or like what do I do during a burnout where I'm trying to relax?
I guess interpret that question however you wish.
Yeah, I guess to prevent a burnout, I usually I try to focus on some of the things I've been neglecting. I have a cat, so it's nice every now and then I'll do the work for a few nights in a row and come back, and she looks at me and I'll pet her and I'll feel guilty. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna, you know, I've been doing the hero work. I'm not super tired of it, but you know, I'm not gonna keep pushing myself, so I'm gonna take a break for a day or two, maybe 3, and I stay at home and pop in some old movie that I know by heart, so I don't have to watch it. Mm-hmm. And then I'll play with my cat. Maybe get her a new toy or something or whatever, and then I'll let her tire herself out and try and maybe clean up a little bit or, you know, whatever.
Yeah. So, you know, focusing on your pet, something that you're not, it's not hero work, but I mean, it's still hero work in a sense. Your cat depends on you, you know, you have to be a good cat dad. Yeah, for me, I don't even really know what I do, because right now I'm in a position in my life where I'm pretty much solely focusing on this show. So, I mean, that's the way I've been preventing burnout for hero work. I haven't been able to do hero work. but hopefully, that's going to change here soon. I'm excited to get back on the field and do some hero work. So I guess for me, like, to prevent burnout on the show, I'm going to pivot it a little bit. Luckily, I have an awesome girlfriend who tells me, hey, let's go do this. And I'm like, but I got to work on the show. Yeah, but, we're going to go do this. Okay, we'll go do this. And it's always a great time. I always... So I have someone looking after me. That's how I get prevented from burnout. But to heal from burnout, I do have experience with that. Again, from Hero Week. Taking time off, focusing on other projects. I'm pretty sure after Hero Week, let's see, what month was Hero Week? Do you remember? Was it like...
I want to say maybe May or June.
I think it was May. And I want to say I started... After Hero Week, I did pivot and I started focusing on planning this show and whatnot. So here we are. But, yeah, burnout is a real thing. It's something you want to make sure you are aware of, make sure you're preventing, but also make sure that you understand it's okay if you have to step away. Because, I do see real life superheroes say, I have to step away, but they're super bummed about it. They're upset about it. They're beating themselves up about it. And you don't have to beat yourself up. You need to take the time to rest up, and that's okay. Is there anything else you feel like we need to say about the subject?
No.
Wonderful. Well, then, that's our show. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to click that bell so you get notified whenever we upload new content. Until next time, good night, my sweet baby angels. I'll see you tomorrow.